And what's going on YouTube? This is your boy Joe Fontaine of Joe Fontaine Music, and we're back with another episode of Pro Tools Empowered 8. And in this section, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing a little editing as far as editing the MIDI notes using the MIDI editor. So as you can see right here on this track, I have actually the Minigram plugin, and I'll open this up so you guys can take a look. And these are the settings that I'm going to be using. I'm not going to be doing anything too special. Just going to be playing a little, quick melody right quick so that you guys can actually get a feel for actually how to edit your MIDI notes. And as you can see right here, we have the actual drum loop that I created using Joe Fontaine Music, the Beat Mason drum kit. High quality sounds and drums and snares that knock, that really thump. You guys might want to take a look at that. But anyway, so here's the instrument. We have it armed. I have the click count offset for 2 bars. It's probably hard to see. So let me go ahead and knock those zoom controls off the way. Now, if you don't want to hear the metronome actually sound off, you can click this icon right here to turn it off. So right now I'm just going to leave it on. And you have to excuse me if the mic actually chirps for a minute, because I'm going to actually turn the microphone off for a minute so that I can use both hands to actually play some notes right quick. So let's go ahead and let's jump into that and actually get into doing some editing. So give me 1 sec here. Alright, so that was a pretty fast take. I just went ahead and laid down some notes really quick, and we're going to open these up inside the MIDI editor so that we can actually do some editing with that. Okay, so let me go ahead over here to the setup window right quick. I want to turn this click count off right now, so then that way I don't have to hear it when I'm actually playing this back. Okay, so what we do from here is we right click, we open this up inside the MIDI editor like this here. Now, as you can see right here, these are all the notes that I was just playing, as well as the velocity notes down below. So the first thing we're going to do before we even touch anything or do anything, we're going to jump over here to events. So we're going to go up under the event operations menu. We're going to jump over down here to quantize. There's other options such as change the velocity, but we can do that down there. The duration we also can do there. Transpose. You have all type of different options such as flatten your performance or restore your performance in case you make an error. All right, so let's go ahead and let's jump over here to quantize. Now again, the section in the background is completely highlighted, so we don't have to worry about that. Now we're going to use the quantization grid. We're going to use the 16th notes. We're going to be quantizing it. We're not going to be changing the velocity, the duration of transpose, or thing like that. We're just going to be quantizing it. A lot of times when you're playing the piano, you might not want to quantize if you want to have a more human feel to it. But for me right now, this is just for demo, and in case I want to add strings or chords down the line, I might want to just have it a little more on time. So let's go ahead and jump over here to the quantization grid as I click on this icon here. Now I'm setting it for 16th notes. Well, on the 16th notes, okay, we have the MPC style grooves, we have the Logic style grooves, we have the fill injector templates, as well as the Cubase style grooves. Now the MPC style grooves we have all the way from 50% all the way down to 59%, which are famous grooves for hip hop. So depending on what you're actually used to using, the groove clipboard might actually come in handy. But for me, I'm just going to leave it on 16th notes, and I'm just going to click apply. And just that fast, you see in the back, everything just kind of jumped on time. So let me just go ahead and bring the transport window over, and let's take a listen to that. So that wasn't too bad, and everything appeared to be jumping on time pretty well. So you can go back to that, and you also can you can do edits on the fly, and then you can come back on top and add other like little strings on top of that. So from there, if you wanted to actually convert this into audio, what I actually did here was I prepared a verse track, and you can see right here where I have the instrument. I also have an instrument monitor. So from the expand track here, I have the digital output to the 1s and 2s. Okay. Then I have the send going to what I call my instrument monitor track. As you can see right here. So let me show you a bus of those. See, these are how I labeled mine. If I want to have full control over the verses and the choruses, I just bust everything into one, as well as I have full control over reverb and delay. And, if I need a headphone mix and I have the mics here, vocals and stuff like that. But, I have this instrument monitor track here. So that's where this is being bussed to. So by the input here coming into, is bussing in on the instrument monitor track that you see here, I now have the out bussing out to the verse. You see the verse highlighted right here. Okay, so now it's jumping from here to here, finally coming into here where I have this audio track, which I labeled verse. The reason for that is so that when I hit this this record button here, let me just jump back over so you guys can understand a lot better. Like this here, this section, once I record it, will now just highlight here. We don't have to sit there and play the whole track over using the audio verse. Of course, you can do it that way, but I find it easier just to do my editing here. That way I can get all the bugs out, and then just simply just you can hit Control Shift L like this here, and you see how that loop icon changes back and forth. If you want to do your loop, but you click on that, just hit record and hit play, and just notice it's just going to do it for you. Okay, and as you can see down there, the audio is actually being put out and it's that. Okay, and that's pretty much how you would get your audio going. And then from there, if you wanted to actually do some more editing with that, if you wanted to say put into to slip mode over here, and then actually offset everything by a couple of milliseconds or so, you also can do that, which will give it a more melodic feel to the track, just by adjusting these little milliseconds here. All right, so that's pretty much going to do it for this quick little tutorial using the MIDI editor inside Pro Tools 8. You also can score your music by right-clicking and using the score editor. And right there, you see the actual notes right here. Let me just zoom in on it a little bit. And what you played will actually show up right here. And then you just name your title and stuff like that. So that's it for this quick little tutorial, and be sure to stay tuned. Next I have a little machine video coming up, actually doing some slicing and some chopping on machines, so you guys enjoy that. This is your boy Joe Fontaine of Joe Fontaine Music. Be sure to check me out on my webpage, which is www.digitalmusic.yolasite.com.